Okay, I shouldn't have... Hold on, let me double check something. Downloads... Nothing downloading. Okay. So nothing should be affecting the stream. There we go. I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I was double checking. Lorenzini. Oh, this is where that, the person was looking for the alcohol. Why do I get the feeling you're like the Mind Flayers from Demon and Dark Souls? Ooh, Vivid. Okay. I should probably do this. And now I'm like constantly looking over when I have a moment. Like, am I going? Ew. Someone exploded in the restaurant. Like, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is the outcome of what happens after someone has the decay. Ew. I kind of appreciate this level, though. That's the back end. Yep. Okay, so that's going to wrap around. Wait, why is it going to wrap around? There was no Starcatcher here. Or Stargazer. Oh, it's over here. Okay. That's why. Okay, so... Good. Alright. Excellent. Does this open? Vincent Arcade, first floor key. So that's probably down the other path. So I probably... Thank you. Ooh, that's helpful, actually. That's a good... Oh, I should use this, actually. Actually, how many... Go to Hotel Crap. Oh, she wants to talk to me, actually.
Here.
Go... Wait, to whoever was asking if my Discord was going off, it might have actually been my phone randomly going off with something. Because I turned and I had, like, Google Plus or, like, the Google... why are you staring at me? Ma'am?
You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king.
But...
This...
Oh, because she had the other...
From the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
Memory?
You're changing.
Oh, yeah, my hair
You're
changed.
becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human.
Is this gonna be like Blood Will Tell? Where, like, I become human as I do more things?
Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of ergo.
Cool. Oh, by the way, I need to talk to you.
I'll use my power to
Yeah, I know, the hair grew out. Get this up to 30. I'm gonna say right now, and it might have been actually a waste to do this, or actually not a waste because I was supposed to be balanced. I know, it's a little too long now, but it fit the personality a lot better. Maybe we can get a haircut later. But I have nothing in these two slots in my other playthrough, and actually already these are almost exactly where they are. So cutting these out and just doing a pure strength build, I was able to get these stats at the cathedral pretty much. So that's why I'm able to do so much damage already. Do I have any quartz? I do, actually. Oh wow, the hair moves a lot freer though, if you notice. It bounces. Long flowing locks. Do you have anything to say about that?
Oh my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians?
No?
I'm glad you're growing, but I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me.
Okay, I'm gonna just say this, because we were referencing BioShock before. I'm really hoping that he is not the villain, and that there isn't like a mind control session, because he always says, and be a good boy for me. Much like, would you kindly? So, just saying. Oh! Yeah, see, we can change the... Yeah, I like the short hair better. I do miss the bob, though. I will say this, though. Hands pulse. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm really hoping it's not, but he says it every single time that he talks to Pinocchio. He says, "Be a good boy for me." At the end of every sentence, every time you encounter Geppetto, he says, "Be a good boy for me." Oh, we're gonna do this one because I can get another slot. That actually get that going, because now whenever I use all my pulse cells in, say, like a boss fight, my attack. I'm torn because I like the hair bob. Am I the only one?
I'll use my power to help.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good. Alright. You like the bob? It has more curl? Okay. Shorter hair it is for now. It did make him look older, but it also flowed a little better. So, like like I was saying, like the bob had, it actually bounced up and down as he ran. So it was kind of cool. We came from that way, so I feel like we need to go this way. Hello? Ow. Okay, so I'm gonna get in there somehow. Oh. Oh, it's one of you. Thank you for playing. Oh, that's his arm. Okay. Didn't even leave me a present. How dare you? Ow! Where'd you come from? Oh, I need Jiminy on. There we go. Now I can see. I didn't use any of my ergo. Ooh, can I take some of these back to the hotel? I think it would spruce up the place a little more. This is seeing some of these art pieces though. They kind of makes me want to replay Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and such, where you can like have like your mansions and stuff like that, and fill it with like legitimate artwork. Oh yeah, I got a few ergo pieces. What? Oh, yeah, I needed to go here. Okay, cool. Is there a way into one of these rooms here? No. Really? Whoa, I'm almost dead. Oh, I'm not healing. Okay, cool. Alright. Ow. I hate it when they attack me from behind. What? Okay, so I have no way over there from here, so I'm gonna have to go down. Going down the stairs, though. And that means I'll probably end up fighting... Ew! Suiciders, great. Okay. See, we have suicide bombers, pretty much. That's on the other side of that. That is looks like a death pit over there. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Yeah, these things, the version of these in the cathedral I can take out in 2 hits. Ooh, there's a butterfly somewhere. Oh, damn. Ooh, it's a golden butterfly. Okay, those things hit hard. I need to go this way. Light turned off because of the whole shenanigans. Okay, so where did... Oh, that's where you came from. Come here. Before I fight the other guy, come here. Grody. Doing okay. Okay, what's farther down? Is that death? I don't know if I can touch that liquid. Definitely doesn't look like I can get back up. Ooh. Can you just stop? Gotcha. Okay, they hit hard. Alright. Light. Come back on. There we go. Where's this gonna put me? Oh, that. Are you alive? Matter of speaking? Yes. I couldn't get out. Back this way. Okay, come on. Well, I didn't even look at him when he was blowing up. Like, I'm just gonna go this way. Take that. Still good. Still good. Guard down for 1 second too early. Right, there we go. Alright, so I know this guy is going to come down here. lost Ergo back. Okay, so now we're just over here. So that just... all that led just to come here? So I'm guessing I do need to go into that pit that looks like death. Can I lead you up here? Good. Where am I? Got him. Ooh, okay. New frame. Hold on. What do I need for it? Oh my god. That... oh. Didn't do much, actually. Is that the one I was doing? Hold on. So, damage reduction was 28.6. That didn't increase my weight that much. Interesting. Can absorb physical damage, a puppet part. Okay, so that's that. What does this one say? I had to order items specific to Elada. Okay, so what does that dark water do? Is the only issue. Oh, it's wine. Okay. Babel Catalyst. Okay. There's still the lady from before, from the beginning of Rosa Isabel Street. She was looking for a bottle of the famous red wine. Kind of a shame if it's not in this room that's completely filled to the brim with wine. Huh. Does not look like it's here. Interesting. Ah, crap. Hold on, I got it. Okay. Sorry, I had a pop-up on my computer that was blocking. I want to make sure that, even if you guys tell me, I need to make sure, like, my thing's running. And I had another one pop up, same thing, but this one for an ad blocker. I continue off my computer so many times, and it still just comes back. It's this like driver support thing that I thought I was needing when I accidentally did something. It's like, oh no, we're just here to bug you. Ooh. Okay, all of you are invited to the concert being held at the Manad Charity House. Pray for the successful opening of the exhibition. Children sponsored by the Manad Charity House have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss the chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Due to time, sponsored by Lady Isabel and Sophia M. Profits for the performance will go towards our less fortunate neighbors. That sounds lovely. I predict things went horribly wrong. Arcade Underground Passage Key. Okay. Cool. Oh my god. Oh, it's filled with decay. Okay. That's what that horrible fog is, of course. Whoa, what the flip? Okay, let's go ahead and fix this. You go away. Damn it! I was hoping that was the other door. Alright, I'm gonna die here. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go to Hotel Stargazer. I took out too many bosses, once of some areas that I don't need to go to anymore, so I don't need to use my pulse cells as much. So strategically, I don't have to do that as much. Did I use the ergos that I had? No. Use all. Use all. Use all. Cool.
I'll use my power gel.
Thank you. Let's see what we can do here. Do one more level. Let's do... Let's go ahead and do motivity. Let's get motivity up to 35 before we do anything else. I'm curious where I'm supposed to get the line for the one lady. It's back this way. I just realized I should probably put the fire arm on for the decaying enemies, because I believe they're weak to fire. Ooh, 2 hits with them. That's good. Ooh, I'm just getting splattered in whatever this crap is. You're there, the big guy down below will not be. I feel like I'm missing something, because I need wine for the one person. Okay, I can set my weapon on fire as well. Huh. I know I remember saying... I remember her saying that you could find the wine she wanted in the Lorenzini arcade. This is where we are. But I don't know where it is. Okay. I need the underground arcade for that. Oh, I forgot I have a half moonstone now. What do we got here? I need this to be thermite. Oh, there's more than one. Ow, they hit like a brick. Okay, I'm out. Wow, he's hard to predict. Ow! Okay. Okay, they're slow, but they're very awkward with their hits. Also, it's not a mini-boss. There's more than one of them. Alright, back that way. I did it again. I forgot to put the fire on. You guys just keep running into my sword. Heading this way. What I want to do is I want to let him go by. I want to kill the one fungus guy over here. Let him go. Damn it. That was my fault. Oh. You're gonna follow me all the way down? I'll fight you in the open area. Wow, he has a lot of HP. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, one down. Oh, it's not an enemy. Okay. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Okay. They're way too slow to really be a problem, and I was rushing things way too much. Ooh. Okay, let's use the Vivids. Let's use these. Let's use those. I should have enough for another level if I can. Oh, the critical didn't allow him to explode. Okay. Is that door... Once I figure out how things fight, they're not as difficult. That makes perfect sense, of course, but a lot of enemies I'm just like, okay. Where did this open up? Right there. Okay, so that cuts a lot of corners. Also didn't see this right here. Oh, it's the merchant. Gate under Great passage key. Awesome. Hello, sir.
A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
You were more polite even when, like, you were, like, letting me buy things under the, rule of the the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Ooh, what is this? Circular electric chainsaw blade. Huh. I want it. Increases resistance to disruption and shock. That's not bad. Oh, you have some nice things. I want this though. And I want that. Okay. Alright. Not bad. I have... Wait, is there more than... Wait, is that not where I came from? No, I came from over there. What? Let's see. Scandal V, the tragedy behind the flamboyance. Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is. The crown prince of high society, the man who came up with the grand covenant of the automated puppets, built the best manufacturing company at the age of 18, the man who's always fancy and is passionate about making people laugh. V is the most hated and beloved man in Krat, but his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. However, even fewer people are aware of the tragedy he experienced in his youth. True nature of the death of V's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of homicide during a mugging. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person whom any parents would be proud of. However, there's no one who knows that V secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicion surrounded this tragedy at the time, and there is known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemist throughout the investigation. Most interesting hypothesis is that the murderer is not human. If this is true, it explains the workshop and the alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. It also explains how V was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. This is where the real tragedy of Krat lies. Even V, the richest and most influential in all Krat, can't come close to their power. On the other hand, the fact includes another truth. Have you noticed? The state's censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth that there is a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. Interesting. So someone's here before me. So that goes there. Where did this go? Because I opened this door over here. Oh! And then this is that door. Ew. And that just leads to the basement. Alright. Cool. Let's go ahead and use... That's where I came from, right? Okay, don't need that. Also, wasn't paying attention how much those big guys dropped. Alright, so now we're going this way. I still have not found the... Still have not found the wine I'm supposed to be finding. Is that where I came from? That's where I came from. Okay. So I want to go this way. So this is going to head towards that decay room. Oh, that's one of the ranged. Thank you. Ugh, he like vomits. So I don't think I want to go down that. No? Oh, I can clear it. Paying attention. Ow, ow. That's fine. I know where that is. Okay, so you can clear the air a little bit, which is interesting. If you rush in, you can clear the air. Which way was it? Acid damage on your character. Oh, okay. Which way was it? No, which way was it? I think it's this way. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, you know what? I think it's this way. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I also did open the safe. Oh, that's why my weapon broke so quickly. Does that go back? Or am I good here? Okay, so that's clear. Damn it. Ow. Clear everything up over here. Okay. I have something that can clear, get me off the K. This one. so they will reform. Let's see here. Interesting. They will reform. Get out of that one quick. Good. Spear of Honor. That sounds cool. And also very ironic to be in a spot that's all about, like... Okay, so I can open this. I can draw that guy out this way before I have to counter the butterfly, and then I can grab that butterfly. Speaking of the butterfly, I forgot I still have the... I have the part. I have okay, so I don't have to go down that way that way. Ugh. Let's go over the whole wall. Go on. The biggest show on Earth is coming to Krat to make your heart race. Dear ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Grand Exhibition in Krat, the city of tomorrow, the center of the new age. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky. A popular performance that toured from across the great desert in the south to the country in the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. The greatest show awaits you all. Don't miss the chance to see the following of the exhibition. Puppets of the Future, Multi-Purpose Puppets, Vanini Train, New Butler Puppets, Special Exhibition Gallery, Treasures from the Far East. Should we hold these splendors, please be sure to attend. Okay. Where do I get that wine? For the wait, did I see something back here? Oh, there's a moonstone. This looks like a wine cellar. It's not flooded either. Hello? Whoa! Hello? Oh. I'll let you guys help me. Oh, he's not dead. Wait, did he... Nope, they didn't kill him. Dang it. What did I pick up? Or did I actually pick it up? I can't remember if I got it or if I got ambushed. Alright. But I don't have to go down that poison area. Wait. Is it here? I turned left. It was over here. Yeah, there it is. I almost had him too. Once the infected people started helping me, I almost had him. I hate those spike guys. Alright, I should just hold off on trying to get that butterfly. We're still good? We're still good this time. I don't know why the internet just... like, the stream just dropped, because everything been going okay since. Or during. Could just be Twitch, though. Alright, we're just gonna take the other path. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You don't lose everything. Unless it's over here now. Might be over there now. Get the... How do I use that? Okay, so we were down here. Yeah, I actually don't care about those ergos that much. I hate that hallway. No, I didn't pick it up. Ow, can I move, please? That. Nope, that's not what I thought it was. have any electric canisters? Because this is one of those guys where I'm like, I'm just gonna throw stuff at you. Especially after the, those enemies come to help. Let's see. That was where I had thermite. Ooh, throwing cells. Okay, I got 2. Alright. There's my stuff at least. Okay, what I'm looking for has to be in here though. Gotcha. Get out of here. That's not what I was looking for. There's none of the... I thought this would have the wine. Oh, this opened over here. Maybe over here. Let me see the... Hunter. Oh, well that's helpful, actually. I'll hold off for now. Balance crank. Don't need that with this because I'm doing the motivity.
Isn't the old woman a
Oh yeah.
venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
Where am I? Can I find a way out of here soon? Sorry, sir. You're just in a bad spot.
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
Hello? There's another path down there that I never took. I still need to go back, actually. It's over here. Oh, wait, we'll do this really quick. That's right. She's right there. Right up here. Where is she? Is she on that side? No, she's over here somewhere. She's over here. Here.
Ah, lovely wee. Even in the bottle it has a distinctive shade of red. Ah, thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Okay. Ooh. Venini commemorative coin. A coin obtained as a thank you gift from the old lady at the window. It is engraved with Venini's face. It was minted for a limited edition sale for the Venini fan club's anniversary. It was a magnificent event attended by crowd socialites and celebrities. Okay, so maybe I need to talk to Venini now. Geppetto wants to talk to me? No, not Geppetto. That's Venini's puppet. Venini's butler. I'm actually going to call him because more than a puppet.
At the House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance. Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Venini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Venini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Venini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you.
I always welcome friends.
Okay, so I still don't have...
I know my way around.
Please. There we go. Hold on, let's see what this does. I need one more. I gotta say, this game has some impressive weapons. Like, very similar to, nope, not there. Very similar to, Bloodborne was how some of the dynamic some of these weapons are. But yeah, I definitely want to kind of do, even if they're off stream, I kind of want to do multiple runs of this. I'm enjoying this game so much. Try the Motivity one that I'm doing off stream right now, try a Technique stream, and then try a, what was the last one? An Advanced stream. Wait. I just opened that, so it was this way. Right? No? Wait. Here. There's a path that I missed downstairs. I want to check it out. And then here, there's a path to the left, I think? Yeah, I never went this way. Okay, so that went back upstairs. Where did this come out? Where does this come out? Oh, so that just opened the other side. Okay. What is that one? Okay, so that opened there, so then the only other way to go is the door I opened, which is this way. Yeah. So this is the next path. I'm happy I was able to find that wine. Okay. Ooh. It's like a it's like a World's Fair.
The grand exhibition theme was automatic puppets and city of the future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krat. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
I don't know the right path, I'm just kind of following what I can see. I believe there was a path that just went straight up, but could be entirely wrong. This could be the right way. And I actually hate going the right way first, because then it kind of undermines the preparation. I was about to say, does that dog have a blade attached to its head? Whoa. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Alright. I still don't know if I'm going the right way. And it might be, actually. Shoot. All this is like, dang it, I'm going the right way. Cartridge. This one? Whoa. Okay. What do I have on? That one, right? Okay. So let's see there. Good. Okay, so yeah, we were heading the right way, because I don't think there's another path over here. That looks like a shock one. Yep, because the button's on the other side. Alright. Alright, so we were going the right way. I need to find a... I thought that was the right way because it went up, but then I saw the little train car. Let's go. Okay. Still not have found a new Stargazer yet. Stargazer? Anyone? There we go. Please be a Stargazer right here. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh, Stargazer. Excellent. That's what I was wanting. There's one of those Puppets of Tomorrow that I had found in the Ninis. Ended up being a just a roaming boss. Is this the same door? Alright, and that opens the path back out. Okay, good. Alright, so now we're in here. Oh, the spin into... Ow. Oh, I didn't use the Stargazer. Okay, I didn't use the Stargazer. That was my fault. Like, I unlocked it, but I didn't use it. Oops. Yeah, that guy wasn't that hard. I just didn't have anything. Nice. That's what I was trying to grab. Okay, so it looks like there might be a bunch of little mini bosses or like roaming bosses, which is gonna be somewhat of a pain. But that's gonna open up down there. I just left him there. I'm sorry. That goes that way. So we're gonna head this way. Oh, it's not. It's just a roaming enemy. Great. Get out of the little hallway. You want to come out and play? Okay, not that hard, fortunately. Ooh, but they do give a lot of ergo. It was like 800 ergo from just fighting him. Looks like they've been keeping the Ruined in check. Oh, nice combo. Alright. What do I feel like we're gonna have? Oh god. Not the shield one. Oh god. Alright, you're gonna follow me down here? I do not want to fight you up here. Not with those guys. Do I have the electric abrasives? I got one. Okay. So now I know that's a strategy to use with them, is you run towards them, but at a slight angle they can't keep up with it, and then they'll end up... how's that supposed to work? Is there a path over here? Oh, there's a path over here. Resplendent Ergo. Ooh. Technique crank? Okay. Where's this go? That's... Oh, that's that door. Okay. Oh, I see. So that's the right way. I need to go down. I need to beat this guy here. Not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, we punched. Shit. Oh. I almost had what I wanted. Damn it. I missed him by that much. And if I had hit him with that technique, I would have killed him. But I missed him by that much. Alright, so I don't need to go that way. I should have ran for the door and opened it. Ooh, I missed something over here, though. How do I get there? Hold on. How do I get over there? Back here? No. Don't need to activate him. Is there a way back here? And it goes all the way around? Nope. Here? Nope. Alright. Alright, so I'm missing something. Damn, I was right there too. Maybe on the right side here. Here. Ooh, radiant. Nice. There's something here. Whoa. I literally broke it to pieces. Exciting. Alright. There are two of you. Here, here, got these guys and that guy. clear the Mad Bombers before I fight the shield guy again, because it's stupid to fight someone when you have people lobbing stuff at you. And I should probably fix this. Kind of wish he would get hurt by his own guy. And, do what we did before. So we're gonna go over here. Now if I beat this guy, I don't... Actually... This is the door real quick. Now we can just go through the front door and get right over here, which I should have done last time. Throwing me off. Ow! Okay, that has a lot more range than I thought. That's fine. I can go through the front door now. It's right there. Nice, actually a very nice shortcut. Just right out here and to the right. Now I have full... You're annoying. Goodbye. Ooh, what does that do? Obviously, it probably increases my strength, but... Oh, that's good. Overall strength is dominant in oh, that's good, actually. With my class, that's good. Ooh, 15,000, I just realized that. Need to go level up. Also, I have some more ergo stuff I can use. Over here. Support. Nobody needs anything. Back to Hotel Krot. Do I want my other drink? It's 12:30. I probably shouldn't have another soda. And bosses are far and in between after that first episode. Go here really quick. Cool. Where is she? There she is. I can get 2 levels? 1 level?
I'll use my power.
Let's see. Wow, only 1 level. Wonder what the max I can do is. Okay, so I definitely need to kill in my other playthrough. This way, so I should do a lot more damage actually. Oh, I'm doing less damage to them though because I took off the thing that allows me to do more damage to the puppets though. But I want to keep the thing that gives me more health. Okay, so yeah, now... Wait, is there anything back here? I almost missed the chest. Quartz. Okay, cool. Let's go a little farther and then we can go back to the hotel and get... another thing for more pulse cells, so I could have 7 pulse cells. I think I need 2 quartz though to get it. Here. How's this going? There's no way I can fight him on this. This has got to be lead him. Good. There's an item over here. He's all the way back there. I don't care. More star fragments. Which probably means there's a boss coming up. I'm starting to get all these star fragments. This is blocked. He doesn't know I'm there. So I need to go this way. This way. This is probably going to lead around to that other balcony. No way, maybe. Acid abrasive. There's been a lot of acid items, so I'm guessing the next enemy's weak against acid. Oh, screw that guy. The other guy wasn't so bad. Oops. Let's see. Resurrection. Champion Victor has returned. Circus ad. The man who stood at the pinnacle of life, Champion Victor, has returned. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor? The Hercules crab, the man who had never backed down, even when pitted against a lion and a bear. Veteran warrior who painted the circus with their cheers and applause. Victor is coming back to us. Victor's incurable illness that came suddenly a few years ago saddened all Kraft citizens. Everyone that he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Champion Victor is back from the dead. That is not a good thing. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will and superhuman power that defied fate. World's strongest man, Champion Victor, is coming back to us. His big return match is with none other than an automated puppet. This coming full moon, witness what's sure to be a legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle, besting even a machine. Few spots left. Hurry and buy your tickets now. That's probably my next boss fight. How is this fair? Oh, and you? That is not fair. That room is not fair at all. Oh man, I gotta crawl back. I gotta climb back up and do all that again. I really need an electric grindstone. Up we go again. Now this game is really big. But I'm happy with that, because it gives me a lot to work with. Okay, you know what, we're gonna change. I know that's probably gonna be a bad thing. Oh, that really didn't do anything to my health, so this is fine. So now I have more damage, and more damage specifically to puppets. Come on. Okay, don't need to go left. Oh. That'd be better or worse than the other way? Better, because it goes right to it. No roundabout path. Okay, so let's grab these. I have the wrong thing on. Damn it. Okay, so now I really could just try running through that room. Stop it. I think if I get far enough ahead, he'll leave me alone. Should. So unfair. I didn't pick up my stuff, I don't think. That sucks. Honestly, I think it's safer going around. It is less time consuming going this way, though. You do have a few harder things to fight, but if you're patient with it and you don't rush things, my usual style actually, you can get through no problem. I don't need to do that. Ooh, you dropped a lot. Did you guys just not? I don't know the best strategy for that one room. Because it's like, should I wait and try to draw some of them out? Should I go in and try to take out the drill guy as quickly as possible before the other drill guy can get in? He's not going to bother me. That guy's bothering me. One down. Okay, I want to fight him one-on-one. Come on. Nope. Just run. Hey Faye, welcome in. How you doing? Ooh, can I turn? Nope. I wanted to turn. I need to go this way. This is going to be another Riddler.
Another fine day in the city of Krat. But I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with danger. But when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks?
Silence?
Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm as happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body? Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the Grand Exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the Woman of Cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Behold the fingertips of the cold choke-hold woman at the Grand Exhibition. So a statue? Of some sort? Okay. I need either another Star Chaser or the shortcut back to the first Star Chaser. Wait, okay. Yeah, I knew how to do with a statue. Okay. It's like very easy Arkham stuff. Pipe. Where are those other shots coming from? Don't appreciate that. I have no where I'm going. I need to find a way back to the Star Chaser. Because I still never did that one room. There's just too much going on. This is where I came down. Let's check this room. Usually a room like this will lead to a shortcut. Usually. Okay. Nope, but it does lead to this. Ooh, Legion plug. Excellent. Let's see. No one knows when the inorganic cluster structure called Naud stuck its roots in Krat. First documented record is 600 years old, when there was a ground collapse in the west of Krat. People collected the bodies of the farmers and mules who died, found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit, but they didn't know their value at the time. After the alchemists in the Isle settled down, this Devil's Pit, known as the Relic of Trismegistus, was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Till then, Crowd was deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components, so it was nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power, it's difficult to process, and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crowd grew exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else can we explain the abnormal growth? Or Ruin's defense device that reacts to anomalies? Maybe. The ruins were veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is still growing. We need a solution. Is that linking to the petrification disease? Hello, welcome in. I need more healing stuff. I also need to find a way. Is there anything in here? Hold on, there's something in there. Oh, Crescent Moonstone. I need half moonstones. Wait, do I have an... I think I have another half moonstone. Maybe. Bag. No, I only have one. Damn. Let's try this door. Sanctus Mercy Statue Gallery Key, so that's got to be over this way. Really? How? Okay. Shoot, I gotta get all the way back over there now. There's no Star Chaser there. Flip. Yeah, I was hoping for something to unlock over there. Wait a minute. Where's this go? Never noticed this. Where does this go? Oh, that's how I came in. Never mind. False alarm. That was my entry into the building. Really, this next part of the room that's a problem. Let's have all my stamina. We're good. Okay, heal. Oh, it does stay open. Good. Oh, trying to find like another shortcut or something, so I'm gonna beat this mini boss and that'll probably be it. Grab the item there? I did not. I had to run. Okay, the one behind the gate is gone, so that's good. That made this whole room different. Ooh, a Legion Caliber. Cool, so I can upgrade one of the things I'm using. Then we're here. These are all the guys from the first rooms. Good. Oh, I still haven't used the quartz I got. I can just go. Okay, blocking is useless then. Really? Here. This is what I was looking for. Oy vey. Oh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. I have two reasons to go home then. Oh. let's go drop off the supply box, drop off a piece of quartz, and then I can go try and fight Victor. And I'm wondering if he's probably more prone to fire, because I don't think he's a true puppet. So I want to eventually look up. Thank you.
No matter what fate, serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel. This is a supply box. I shall open it. No matter what fate, serving her. Welcome to...
Let's see what you got. Dark Moon. I can just buy quartz? Oh, that's dangerous. I will use that. And Legion calibers. Wow, so you can literally just run through areas and just... Wow, so you can... That's... Wow. You can buff your character a lot with that. Oh, you can only buy one. I will take that. And I will take this. Alright. So now I have 2 more quartz. So I can get that pulse cell as well, too. So that's good. Okay, let's see. Stagger attack, charge attack. Ooh, okay. Destruction damage to enemies when a perfect card is... Oh, I see. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so then I have to put something from here. So let's just do that. I did not notice that. You have to do... Naturally recover durability of inactive weapons. Lowers weapon durability when weight increases. Interesting. I haven't gotten down here yet. Okay. Okay, so that means my actions are... So now I have 8 cells? And I have things for over here too, so hold on. Modify. Let's go with the Flamberge. Let's do fire. Oh, I see. I need 2. Okay. Pandemonium. Need 2. Wait, don't I have the ability to craft another one? I do. So that's the mine, right? Let's try this out. Modify. Do that. Alright. So now we have the shortcut to the fight. Switch Legion arms. Let's go Flamberge. Teleport back here. Now we have the shortcut and we can go straight to the Victor fight instead of having to go through everybody. I wonder what he's gonna drop. Ooh, that might be good to use. I think so too. There's so many different like things you can use. How many saw blades do I have? 3. That could be good actually. Because he doesn't seem to have any range. Wasn't I at 6 before? I thought I got the thing, gave the thing that allows me to have another use. Ooh, another Legion caliber. Alright, so that did that. Okay. So let's go back. Let's see. Yeah, there's a boss coming up. Because there's a... crumpled Baptist doodle. Ergo hearts connect minds with wavelengths. The transparent fullness where lies cannot exist. Is that the new true world or a forced prison? Maybe I won't be able to think free. Laughing in my head or running away. Are we trying to write Linkin Park here? Okay. So we did that. I want to have all my stuff, because I used 2. I have no idea what type of enemies in here is the other problem, so I don't know if fire is going to be affected. The ups and he got so far. Then in the end he was numb, so it doesn't really matter. Talk with Vanini.
Can you hear me? Really? Eviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too.
Oh, I was supposed to have this earlier.
Investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Okay. Yeah. Wow, he did not give much. Looking at it. Excuse me? Okay, so we're only using 1 pulse cell. How many of the... How many of these do I have? Also, is there anything else down here? Why does it look like a surgeon facility down here? I have 35. Holy crap. Hopefully I don't need to use that many. Alright, let's see what we got here. big open arena. Why does it also look like the arena has death traps? There's like the grates, it looks like gas can be pumped in.
Welcome to my...
Oh, that wasn't Victor.
This is where evolution becomes real.
I didn't know Macho Man Randy Savage was in this.
I am Victor, the champion. Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
Wow. Okay, he hits hard. Oh, halfway through. Oh, great, he's like Bane. Oh, he's like Bane and Frankenstein.
The world belongs to us. You're so weak, so unfit. You're so weak, so unfit.
Well, that's not good. Damn it, I just need to heal. That was close, though, for my first shot. At least he actually has a second form and not a second life bar. Let's see, can I just run past you guys? Yes. The answer is yes. Eventually I'll have to do a full run of this where I don't use any specters. That's going to be hard as hell. So I think the only reason I've won 2 or 3 of these boss battles is because I had that extra distraction. Okay, I need to save my...
Fight to the followers of the truth!
Okay, there's that.
The new world belongs to us!
Damn, he just didn't unload the combo right at the end. I had him, too. He started doing like that 10-hit attempted that 10-hit combo. I dodged 6 or 7 of them. I can get him, though. This will probably be the last thing I do tonight. I started with a boss victory, I want to end with a boss victory. Oh, you know what I got? I think I I think I got it where I get more health from Ergo. Not for, I should have just kept using the Flamberge.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
Either side? Okay, part 2. We're good.
The new world belongs to us!
Okay. Yeah.
It's not over yet! I am the
Okay, this is fine. A little bit. Still hitting you? Answer is yes. Damn it. Okay. Keep my health up. Okay. Ow. Ow. Looking at his phone, it's not him. Got him. Oh.
By being humble, I am involved. The better man!
Thank you, Fen. Who are you? He looks like a younger Geppetto.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid.
No, he just
But
doesn't
even
want to turn
he
civilization
can't
to a
stop
petri dish.
such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here? I have to admit some surprise. I didn't expect you to be as rational as we are. I'm impressed, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry I underestimated you for being a puppet. You're open-minded enough to hear the truth about the petrification disease. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies.
But then you're not human.
The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have
Yeah, I know,
means
exactly.
to control that power. Power beyond your
I'm getting off in a second.
imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say
I don't know.
that
Well,
Simon
it won't turn me into a
leader
donkey,
of the
but
alchemists isn't hospitable.
oh, yeah, that was the other way. That was the other path.
The Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Alright, where am I going now? I need to figure out where I'm going, because I need to get off soon. Oh, it's these two again. Oh, holy crap, I just noticed I got 16,000 ergo. Alright, so we're gonna... There was a room that I couldn't get into before. I'm trying to remember where it was. Oh, there's a Stargazer here. Okay. Duh, there's a Stargazer in every room that you defeat a boss, and I always forget. The Trident... wait, Trident or... Wait, let me look at this really quick. The Spear or the Trident? Because the Spear is... Where is it? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Which one was it? No, that's not it. Where's the Spear? The Trident is a technique weapon. and the spear is an advanced weapon. So the crystal spear does poison damage or acid. Yeah, the acidic spear is acid, so it uses elemental. Where was this? There was a room I couldn't get into before. Oh, we have people who want to talk to me. So we'll do the conversations, level up, and then that'll be it for tonight. Yeah, so you would want to, if you wanted to use the spear, you would have to increase advance to do the most damage with it. Who wanted to talk to me? Is it you? Oh, they want my light.
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
Absolutely. Okay, so you wanted to talk to me, and you wanted to talk to me.
Will you do, me a favor?
Uh-huh.
For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Four-fingered glove. Still haven't. I'm gonna need to look up where to get all the music, because that is something I want to collect.
Simon, I've been dreading this conversation. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe.
Yeah, he's pretty awful.
He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution.
So Darwin on crack.
Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future. Even worse than the carcass monsters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat. Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm a listener. To bear witness.
See how she's doing.
People have no idea so many. Thanks for keeping.
Okay. Alright. So that is going to do it for tonight. Also, when you do play this, remember when you are done playing and you're going to do something else, return to the title screen, because sometimes it can corrupt the file. So make sure you always go to this screen when you're done. But that's 2 more bosses, a whole nother area done. I'm proud of myself. So thank you very much, Fen, for joining me. I know you dozed off a little bit. I know Z dozed off a little bit. And I would like to thank the lovely Faye for coming in as well. It is late. I'm going to get some sleep. Why are you on here? Go away. But thank you for joining in. Always a lot of fun. I am loving this game so much. As I said, I'm doing a second playthrough on the side. I'm already at the cathedral, so I'm like halfway to where I am now. And if I can beat the bosses that I had trouble with, like, no problem, because I've done it before, then I should be back to this point in my second playthrough quickly. But stay tuned for tomorrow. Depending on how Hyphen feels, we might do a Throwback Thursday. If she's not up to it, then it will either be more Liza P, or it'll be making up for the lack of my Switch title today because of the internet. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys, and it's getting late, so I'm not going to raid. And I will see you guys later this afternoon. So have a great evening. Bye-bye.